Okay, team, we are Unit 4, Lesson 5 today, and what we're focused on is multiplying one digit by 2, 3, and 4 digit factors, and we're going to have kids stay in the concrete. So what that means is they're doing, although we say concrete, we're really talking about like a pictorial representation of place value blocks. So basically today, kids are going to work with stacks of hundreds, so those boxes are going to work with flats, rods, sticks, those things, right, in terms of like hundreds, tens, and ones. They're also going to do that using place value like area models, basically, and so array models. And so basically you're going to see kids need to build arrays using place value blocks. And so I'm going to go through the problem of the day with you today, and then again just want to stamp that key point that we're making sure kiddos can multiply a one-digit number. So that's sort of like the number of groups today is the one-digit number, and then the amount in each group is sort of that 2, 3, or 4 digit factor associated with the multiplication equation. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We'll get to the problem of the day. Let's see. Problem: a video store display shelf has DVDs stacked in 3 rows. There are 246 DVDs in each row. How many DVDs can the shelves hold? Remember, this is a story problem. We've got our do not pass goes. Every single teacher is looking for this top quality work on every single scholar's paper. So display shelf has stacked in 3 rows. That's important. I know that that's my number of groups. There are 246 DVDs in each row. That's my amount in each group. How many DVDs can the shelves hold? That is my big question, or what I'm solving for. So what are my knowns and my unknowns here? I know that there are 3 groups, 246 in each group. How many DVDs in all on the shelves? So, task 1. What do I need to find? Yeah, I need to find total DVDs. Okay. So a representation for that could be my number of groups times the amount in each group equals my total, or in multiplication words, my product. Do I have a jot for my number of groups? So let's go back here and do my jots. Jots and knowns are pretty similar, guys. So it might be possible that a kid has a jot and they have their unknowns. It might be possible that a kid has a known-unknown chart. It might be possible that they have a jot and a task, right? So the jot is what they already know, and the task is kind of like what they need to do. So my jot and my knowns are the same here. What do I know? I know that I have 3 groups, so my 3 goes there. What else do I know? I know that I have 246 in each group, and this is what I'm solving for. Great. So every single kid should have this. This is the, when we talk about math stories, right, this is the represent and retell, if you will. They've annotated, jotted, and set up a representation to help them solve. So the push that we're going to go into today, that we want to make sure you're crystal clear on, is now using the concrete model of place value blocks to help them solve. So we can think of this as an array of 3 groups: group 1, group 2, group 3. Three groups. And we know that in each group there are 246 DVDs. We know that using our place value blocks, this block represents 100. A second block represents 200. 10, 20, 30, 40. If I'm labeling, that's 10, right? I'm not counting on, I'm actually labeling right now. And 6 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see this done with the singles actually also going out. Both are fine. In general, I tend to stack my singles upwards, but kids can also stack their singles going across, can do them going across. All right, so that is one group of 100, 200, 210, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. That is one group of 246. Now I need how many groups of that? 3 groups. Here's a second group, 100, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I done? No, I need 3 groups. 1, 2, 10, 20, 30, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Great. I've now used a place value array, that's this strategy, in order to tackle this problem today. And so that means that I've got a couple of partial products, right? This one with this one together is a partial product. So I can add these two together, or these two together as a partial product. Or if I do all of my hundreds at one time, those are my partial products. All of these are different ways that you can put together a partial product. Kids could even choose, frankly, to do it using expanded notation style. So they could go underneath here and say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hundreds plus 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 plus 6, 12, 18, right? That's one way they could do it. They don't have to. I'm going to do it that way, actually. I think it's helpful. So that is 300, 400, 500, 600, right? I put all my hundreds together, plus, and I counted, that's 120, plus, that's 18. And then I'm going to regroup. I'm going to, right. So 700, I took that 100 away and moved it over. Plus 20 plus 18. I've got a 1 in the, I've got a 10 in the ones place. I'm going to regroup. So that's 700 plus 30 plus 8 now. And I put those all together. 738 would be my total answer, because it's a story problem. You want kids to be able to say, go back up to the big question. How many DVDs can the shelves hold? And you want kids to answer, the shelves can hold 738 DVDs. Okay, so that's what we're doing today in terms of using place value arrays from like a concrete standpoint. It's crucial that they nail this today, because today they're working with 1 digit by 2, 3, or 4 digits across the top, or the number or the amount in each group. And we're going to get kids to work in a higher magnitude in the next couple of lessons. So they have to nail this today. This number represents my number of groups. This number represents my amount in each group. And this is how I use my concrete place value model to get me there. All right, team, here we go.